The Committee on Public Safety in the 37th Guam Legislature is set. Democratic Senator Chris Barnett is the chairperson, with Republican Senator Chris Duenas as vice chair.
Our people just don't feel safe, the robberies that are happening, the shootings, the murders.
Unsolved,
right? I mean, I think a lot of these things, clearly are drug related.
The crime rate not letting up and keeping a police department with manpower issues busy. It's why the committee, which includes Senators Tom Fisher, Joe San Augustine, Sabina Perez, Joanne Brown, and Speaker Therese Terlahi, are on a meeting tour discussing public safety with the leaders in law enforcement. The committee today meeting with Guam Police Chief Stephen Ignacio at their offices inside the Guam Congress building.
We spent a lot of time discussing the Port Authority of Guam, and I've always found this strange that you talk to any law enforcement person and they believe that a bulk of the crystal methamphetamine is coming in through the port, but they just haven't been able to crack it.
It's talks that hope to beef up the number of sworn officers protecting and serving.
And really just kind of turning around the perception of what our government is doing, what we're doing with our economy, and how we're trying to make alternatives that people, when they now know life and crime doesn't pay and a life of crime isn't going to pay, well, then that's the backside, Nick. You're right. I mean, we need to have a lot of confidence in our community that the crime doesn't pay and that good jobs do pay. And so we'll work that other end as well. But right now, we believe that we're in such a critical situation that these meetings are important.
The chief admitting to his legislative committee he needs more help.
There's a problem that's happening nationwide, and the chief shared that with us. And so that was kind of like we're talking horse before the cart. I think that we have to start with that conversation, and it's an issue.
The administration gave law enforcement a bump in pay last year, got more police cars, and even brought back retirees as a solution. Barnett and Duenas taking away from today's discussion that it wasn't enough.
We need to do a couple of different things. First of all is get a strong presence out there in terms of the community, feeling better about what we're doing with all the moves that we're making. But also really it has to get to the point now where people are saying to themselves now, I feel as though GPD is going to be a great place to work.
A great place to work, but apparently only after it's given more resources.
And of course, Senator Duenas has floated his Maulic bill, which is, I think it's a good bill that I want to get more info on. And I think that what it does is it takes we had the Mandania Drug Task Force, and then we took that away, and nothing kind of filled that void. And so it was a good conversation with the chief talking about this multi-agency task.
We have the capability of attacking this on a multi-pronged front, and recruitment in terms of getting in the basic level, retention, making it more attractive, and basically kind of heightening the profile of GPD simply because other law enforcement agencies are very attractive.
The committee also plans to meet with other agencies like Department of Corrections and Guam Customs in the days ahead.